It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see Kenneth Walker. He was steady for them on the ground a week ago, reaching the century.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded right around the 8. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Flush to his right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And oh, right away, he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more?
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Back to throw here. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 45-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Back to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Moody. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick throw, finding Mike Evans. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Up the gut, Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Fields now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football.
Up to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll give Fournette another crack, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year, and the Bucs have taken a 13-0 1st quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From the 10. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barnett. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on fourth. Fields throwing again. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Seahawks at 7-1 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And the Seahawks on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And here we go on 4th down, Fields. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Fields. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, that's...
Fields hit, and the ball is loose. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Here we go.
2nd and 5. Looking for Murphy, and he finds him complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Murphy. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murphy running straight ahead. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Back to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. This looks like a roughing call. So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. On second down, it's Walker. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll roll him out right. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now they go screen, it's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A pass underneath for Fournette. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Slot man moves right. Back to the air. Fields on 2nd down. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Joe Tryon. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Back to throw now on first down. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Cameron Jordan, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
And the Seahawks had a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Moody. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Aaron Donald able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they worked it. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Aaron Donald getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Room here to run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try for the first with Walker. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And good work there in open space, and he's got this all the way down now to the 32. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. On 1st and 10, Franks. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. On 2nd down, Franks again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Fournette, and there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. The Bucs on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. He'll drop to throw. Anderson loses the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Fields. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On second down, it's Murphy. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. This is caught by Evans. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Murphy. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Fields. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Fields. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Fields throwing again. Throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to